Hello, my friend. Hopefully you are doing great. So in this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to deal with the web view. Because if you go back to your application and you click on the web view here, so we have something like this is a hybrid application. That means we have the native view and the web view inside the application. So there are two ways for you to notice whether your application have something like web view inside. The first thing, I think this is a very common that you can ask developer from your team. They already knew that we have just injected some web view inside the application. That should be the easier way, and they can tell you, you can control. The second way that, for example, for somehow you don't have any information, and then you come back to the Appium desktop and you try to inspect like a native view, and you end up with something like WebKit, WebView. You see, so you can determine yourself. So how can we work with the web view? Basically, we will have some context. We have native context and web view context. And after we get the context, before interacting with the element on the web view, we need to switch the context from native to web view. But I want to show you those values first before we go for further step. So just go back to your source code here, and let's open your source base object command, and you open navigation bar, and we have the form web view. It should be web view here, and the form something. Let me copy them. This one. So we have a web view icon here, and I want to click. After I click on the web view icon, I will print out to make sure how many contexts that we have in our application. Okay, so just open your test script, and you will create another folder with the name, another directory with the name, let's see, a web view. I think that name should be good enough first. Okay, and then you will have another test class with the name testcase003 web view. Here, enter. Right. Decry, enter, web view. Let me try to do something like a string literal web view on. I will get the device browser dot device capability dot device name, and then I will have a test script here. Should get all the contacts here. Okay, enter. So let me import the navigation bar. Just import navigation bar from the page object, and what I want to do that I will call navigation bar dot web view icon dot click. Okay, and then after that I will get all contacts that I have on the application using private get context. Okay, so I will, and it will return an array here. So let me define let context equal private dot get context, and I want to print out as all context here should be something like contact here. Now I want to run it. Okay, I want to run it first, and then we can do more steps. Let's go back to our tag configuration, and I will create a new JavaScript file for something like Webview here, and I add the let me constant. I will get the config from main. Oh, not like this. And then config dot capability. Capability equal array, and in this case I just gonna send to my real device. Just go back to Android here, and I can copy this one. Okay, let me copy whole thing here in the web view. Okay, so we have a capability, and let me try to do what? Let I specify the spec file here, like config dot spec equal, and I will override this one to Webview to take case 003. Webview, right? Webview. Take case 003 Webview. Okay, everything is now okay. Let me start the server npm, and I wanna start on port like 5555, enter. And now I go back to the main configuration file here. Let me change back to the localhost. And port 5555 here. Okay, let me run the test configuration. npm test, the test configuration, and Webview, enter. Yeah, I got a typo here. Enter. So it's still open. It's now trying to connect to the Apple server, and Apple server is now trying to open my application on the real front here. Open, click on the web view. Yeah. So we have, let's see how many here, the result. We have native app, we have Webview Trump, and we have Webview com.wio demo application. So we have 3 contexts. Okay, so I think the correct one should be this one. Okay, this is the web view. So we will try to switch to that context, and then after that we will wait. We will wait for what? Let's go back. We will wait until we see something like this one display. Okay, I will show you how to inspect for the web view element later. So now just go back to our test script here, and I will try to switch to this context first. This context, okay. You can keep something like test data. You can copy those value, and then you can try to boost in test data or some util. It doesn't matter because you already knew how to do that. But just in this case, I want to show how to switch context, and then you will try to do yourself. Okay. So we have switch context. So we have the driver dot switch context, and the name here. We put the name here. It's a web view. Come the context here, and I will wait. I will wait for display something inside. Wait for display, and I want to input the timeout is now different because source is it took a little long here, like something like 30,000 milliseconds. That means 30 seconds here. So how to inspect the element? So to inspect the element for the web view, you don't come to the Appium desktop application, but you come here. So you open the Chrome inspect device, enter, and then you will see your connected device here. And we already opened something like this. So you click on inspect. It will open another window for you. And now you see it's just similar to what you did for a web application, right? So I'm going to wait for this one. Going to wait for this one. This documentation. Okay. So it should be a hyperlink, right? A hyperlink here. So let me try to wait for that. So it's hyperlink. So a link that should be equal doc here. So for Selector, for why that raises an error? It's not actually an error, I think. But try to put a single quote here. I don't know why it raised error here, but I don't think it's master. Okay. So for the web selector, it's easy. You can come here and you can come back. Let me see something. You open the home page and you come to selector here. You can see something like for link tag, something like that. We will have something like equal and the link text value, partial link tag, and you can query it by on CSS selector. I'm not going to say you about CSS selector. You can find yourself. The main purpose of this tutorial is how to switch to the web view context, how to inspect, and then you can do yourself. I think it's not hard. So just come back to our inspector here, and I will try to, let's see where's the inspector here, the inspector here, and I have a link text here, doc. So I will wait for that element display. Okay, just run again. Enter. Let me see. Oh, okay. Now from private file to automate this one. Okay. This is the things because we are going to, interact with something like web view context. So we need from private, and I need something like when I code from private, it should be globally, but now I don't have anything like globally, so just do it. It should be quickly. You go to from private, download here, enter, and you can download from private. I this here. Should be for mouse. You saw in Finder and try to extract it here. And let's go to open the terminal and with the page profile. Yeah, I want to import something like here. Let me try export path equal path and I want to expand with something like download. Yep. Open a node terminal, and hopefully I can call Chrome driver now. Okay. Cannot be opened because developer cannot be verified. Okay, let me open the system. Preference 0. Allow any weight here. I will try to open it again. Open. Now the Chrome can start successfully, but I'm not going to keep this Chrome session here. I just want to make sure that I have it on the system, and then automation test can call it. Okay, just go back here and hopefully let's try to. I think the Chrome driver is not affected yet here, so maybe I need to open a new terminal. Let's try. Yeah, let's try to open a new terminal here and run maybe Chrome. Let me try Chrome driver. Yeah, okay, let's terminate. So let's run npm test and the test configuration file again, and Webview, enter. Hopefully this time it works because I already installed the Chrome driver globally in my machine. So when it tries to find the Chrome driver to control the web view, it will find out, right? Technically, it should work. No Chrome driver file that can automate. Let's see whether we can get this from Appium. Okay. Okay, Chrome driver. Okay, we can use something like this. Okay. So, but why is it just 2.16? 2.16. 2.16. Okay. Below version selection. Let's see. Since version 4.2.46 change the rule. Now the major wrong version. Does it can automate follow version selection here? Let we see. Okay, version selection. Something changed. Let me see whether we can fix it out. That means we can supply something, some other parameter when we launch our application. But I want to make sure that, okay, let's try to do something like that. Chrome driver executable, and we will find out the best here for it. Okay, so first step, you need to download Chrome driver that I already did it. And second, you can put, okay, let me copy the Chrome driver here in the same shortcut for you, and you can create a new directory here with the name Chrome driver to control the web view. It's not Chrome, it should be Chrome. And then I will copy and paste Chrome driver there. So now I'm going to start the Appium server, and then I will start with, let me see, what was the information? Chrome driver executable. Okay, let's go back. Should be Chrome driver is executable and the path. Oh, it's Chrome, not Chrome. The path should be Chrome driver and Chrome driver, enter. Yeah, hopefully it works this time. Try to run again. Try to run the test here. So first step, if you want to control the web view, so you do some web automation. If you already knew how to do web automation, that you need Tron driver. And then when you launch the Appium, you need to specify the Tron driver execute, and you point out where the Tron driver location. So it's work. You see, it's work. We are not seeing any error. Now it's bad. So that means it can find out this document. And okay, let's do another step. That's after we find out, I want to click on it. So let's specify this value here. Let's see something like constant doc link equal this value, okay? And then I will wait for document link to be displayed, and then I will click on the document link, and then after that I will wait around 5 seconds, pause 5 seconds to see the result. Okay, to see the result, I wanted to see the result whether I click on it correctly, successfully or not. Just run again, and then go back to our application. Click on Webview, waiting for the documentation link display. Click on it. Okay, you see, it was triggered successfully. Click on the documentation link here, and you see we can have something like this, right? Yeah. Okay. Why this session hand out? Yeah, it's a hand, just hand out here. Oh, what's it wrong? Just try to terminate. Okay. Oh, I see. Because I wait for 5 seconds. Okay, just run again. Sorry for that. And I thought that's why the session were just it just hung out, and I don't know. Okay, just do it again. So while waiting for it running, and you can see on the right, let me summary. Download the Trump. You need to get on the context, and you can switch to the context before you interact with the WebView element. Okay, and what if you want to inspect for that particular screen? You open here from inspect device, and you click on the inspect. That will open for you another window, and you can inspect the element just like you do on web application, and it's easy. I think you already knew about that. Okay, so try to press it again, and see you in the next tutorial. I don't think we have any new tutorial next, because I think that's enough for you. Let's see why. I just want to remind you something. If you switch the context to WebView, you see, and if you have another test script that's this on the native application, so you need to switch back to the native view. Okay, so let's switch back, and then we can continue for other steps. You can put it in the before each hook or after each hook. So just go back to the native. As I remember, we have something like native view, right? And then we can call something like navigation bar dot login icon dot click to make sure that we can access the native context successfully. Let me try to print out all the contact here. Whether we have something like all contact. Oh, native app. Okay, we have native app, not native. Okay, and then we run it again to make sure that we can switch back to the native context and interact with other elements on the screen. It's very important you train the context and then you switch back to the target context before interacting on the target screen. Waiting, and then it will click, and then it will go back, then click on login successfully. Okay, everything was smoothly. So hopefully those tutorials from automation test with WebdriverIO, Node.js, and Appium helped you in your career on learning Node.js automation. I will try to add more tutorial for you not only in this session because there's some advanced and I don't want to put a lot of advanced things in this beginning tutorial because that maybe someone cannot catch up and they will get bored in us learning. I will have another tutorial related to the advanced concept in WebdriverIO, maybe related to tracking, visual testing, how to customize some global variable, how to override some WebdriverIO page object, and then we can customize something more. So hopefully you go to this lesson and you find out that it helped you a lot. Okay, so I wish you all the best, and not in your life only, but in your career best as well. And bye for now. See you in other tutorial.